Cody Gakpo and Darwin Nunez both on the table. You can sell Nunez for, say, 70 at this point.
No way.
All right, 60
No
then.
one paying 70 mil for him.
I think you'd be surprised. Arsenal bought Havertz for 60.
Yeah, true.
And then, or Gakpo at 30. Which one do you get rid of?
Moving on to that Liverpool-West Ham game. It's another dropped points for Liverpool. And not only that...
Oh, bless them. Sorry.
Not only that, tension in the camp.
He's gone, ain't he, Salah?
Yeah, seems like he's off, doesn't it?
What you showed us that he...
No, that was
Have you been thinking this the whole time?
No, it's just like a transfer.
It's a Photoshop.
They're preparing a huge bid, apparently.
No.
That's what he said on the
No, it
thing.
was like
I read
50 mil because last year they offered 220 mil. And they
How
said
mental
no.
is it? They said no to that, by the way.
Yeah,
And
but
now
also
look
at the same time, they probably thought he was still the same.
Well, was it still...
But that could have funded so much of a rebuild.
Well.
I think so, yeah.
Well, not a different club.
I don't know.
That is probably one of the biggest transfer mistakes. It might be over-exaggerated this of all time. Saying 220 mil to say no to that when you're Liverpool, who are claiming that you can't spend much.
Yeah.
That could fund this whole new revolution.
They should have asked me.
And now they're going to get pennies on
But
it.
they also... I don't think that's fair because they also didn't know Klopp was leaving at that point.
No, it's not.
It
It
makes
is
sense
based
to
on
get the money,
hindsight.
but
They were
like
still rebuilding, though. But still,
Yeah, but it was
220
under Klopp's sort of...
But it's also, as
like,
you know, Salah, you didn't think he was
Salah
going to fall off
has
this
still got
soon.
26 goal contributions in 29 Prem games.
He's over now, though. Next
Watch him.
year.
No, I know, but he hasn't...
average.
He was out for a bit as well.
Because essentially what they've done is purchase Salah for this season for like 150 mil.
Yeah.
If you think about
That's
it.
crazy. Yeah, that is crazy.
Well, they won a trophy, so is that worth 150
Do we...
He's still capable, though. Although I'm having a little dig at him, he is still...
Yeah.
It's just the
Salah could
downtrend
still
start.
play at the top level.
Yeah, the downtrend has just started.
You're talking like it's not Mo Salah. No, I reckon he could.
But I mean,
give him a go.
I mean, not to, like, he shouldn't be going to fucking Saudi.
Oh, yeah.
He's still good enough to be playing for Liverpool or a top club.
You say that about Ruben Neves.
Okay.
That's different.
We're not talking about Ruben Neves, how are we? What's stupid? What a
Isn't he
pointless
coming
thing
back?
to
Isn't
say.
he
I'm saying a lot of players can still play at the top level, but they're still fucking sad,
We're not talking about them. We're talking about Salah.
Yeah, I know. I'm just relating it.
I think Alexander Isak could play at the top level.
I think you will.
Oh, that was actually just a relevant point.
This clip from Pitchside is brought to you by Super 6, and as always, Super 6 will be back the weekend with a juicy £250,000 jackpot. We need to get the jackpot one, guys. No one's won it all season, so make sure you head over to the app, make your predictions for a free chance of that juicy money. You can also compete against myself, Reeve, and Theo in the official Pitchside Mini League, and at the end of the season, we're taking on the club in a big game. If you top our Mini League by the end of then, you can come and play with us against the club. The code to join that is PTCH23. So get over to the Super 6 website or the app, simply predict your 6 scores to become £250,000 richer. Remember, it's completely free to play. Follow the link in the description now. Good luck.
But because I said it, you just come at me. But, what do you think Klopp and Salah were arguing about? I think it was the fact that he didn't give him a handshake and he accidentally forgot him.
Do you reckon?
I think it's
what did you say? It was he was rushing him on and then he was
I think he asked him to get ready and he was taking the piss because he was in a strop.
No, he was definitely in a strop. But if you look at the full video, Klopp goes, and Salah legit just doesn't see him. And I reckon Klopp goes, why didn't you give me a handshake? And Salah's like, what the fuck are you on about?
so petty. There's no way.
That's what. But I think
there's no way.
Because like Liverpool,
what the fuck, man? He didn't high five me.
Well, because Liverpool were like stressed, and then Salah was probably in a
Oh,
mood.
so you mean like there was
pre-tension?
Yeah, but then
something little to make
that same clip, I took it as he was pointing like towards like his socks, like being like, "You're fucking taking the piss."
Oh, no, I saw it as he wanted a high five.
I love that.
I love that. Yeah, I don't know. Who knows? Who cares?
Who knows?
It's not great for the club though, is it? Because they're like two of the biggest.
Well, they're leaving now. Get rid of the Deadwood.
He
role
said
models
they've
at the club.
sorted it anyway. Klopp did.
Yeah, they're both gone. But they're both leaving.
Well, we're looking at the Liverpool rebuild. The Liverpool rebuild for next year, which is probably not much of a rebuild if you actually look at their squad.
Why do you keep saying that? Like they've got this amazing squad. They haven't. They've got like 3 world-class
confused. Are you
players.
not saying?
I think they
pretty
have
good.
a pretty good squad.
No.
A lot of them.
Are you looking at two?
A lot of them are
different clubs?
international players. A lot of them play for their country.
If
What do you mean, obviously?
So do all the Man United's players.
Yeah, but
This squad shouldn't be competing for a title.
what are you on
Your
about?
squad is
shouldn't.
way better than Liverpool's.
Are you crazy?
They got
crazy.
great players in it, but a huge
this whole
holes.
like thing that Liverpool
Yeah, it's
have
just
this
another
shit
narrative,
squad is
isn't
just
it?
crazy.
What?
Push a narrative.
Alex, Trent, Van Dijk,
Yes, you're
Robertson, McAllister.
Robertson has been nowhere near his level this season.
Still Andy
and that-
Robertson. McAllister. Endo's been unreal since coming in.
Fucking
hell.
Hungarian captain.
Sabozlai's been pretty out.
Canard,
Sabozlai, everyone agrees
like
he's shit.
Salah,
Endo-
Curtis Jones.
Let's compare that
Yeah.
team to Arsenal and see how
They
many
wouldn't
players
get in your
actually get in
team,
over
though.
yours. There's no one.
Who gets in your team other than probably
Would you
Van
take
Dijk
anyone
and
in your
Alisson?
midfield, in Liverpool's midfield in your team?
Robertson. I'd say Robertson.
Well, Robertson because you got no left
left
back.
back.
Well, no,
Would you
would
take
talk about
McAllister in
Timber?
your starting 11?
Yeah.
Not
Would you
right
take
now, but he's
Sabozlai in
definitely
your
made the
starting
bench.
11? Would you take
We're
Endo?
not
You would
asking
take
that.
none
Would
of
they
them.
start for Arsenal? No,
No, but you're making out as if this Liverpool team is just
then
like crap.
maybe you'd start Diaz. Maybe yeah, they'd probably have 4 players start for you.
But this whole narrative that Liverpool have a shit squad is
We're not
crazy.
saying
It's not a
that.
shit squad.
Who
They're
said
just
that?
not. They shouldn't be challenging for a Premier League with this
They're
squad.
where I think they
have
are where
gaps.
they should be, 3rd or 4th. I think the
that's
level of that squad is about 30. Yours is title competing.
You say?
I said, I think that's fair. And then Reeve looked at me like, who?
Well, you put them 6th, didn't you? At the start of the season.
And then had them to
Did
win
I?
the league, which is weird.
Yeah, and then said they were going to
Admittedly,
win the
my-
Premier.
my-
changing his narrative.
Yeah.
Well, we all had Man United second. So
Just
let's
so
just
we
you
can,
know.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
one
yeah,
way
I
you
did,
can say he was
No,
right.
I didn't, Lewis.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
You had Arsenal winning the league.
Yeah, it still might happen.
Yeah, hold that.
Okay, right. Very mature.
That was a nice mature argument. there, mate. Well done.
yeah, good
Arsenal
stuff.
still might win. Oh,
Right, anyway, let's run through the squad and see what they got to get rid.
keep bench sell.
Yeah, keep bench sell.
So
What,
ben,
shouldn't it be
keep or sell.
bench? I was going to say, isn't it just keep?
Yeah, why are we benching
Why are we
them?
bench? What-
Some of them already are on the bench.
No, I guess bench is like, yeah, we'll keep them around. They can be handy.
Yeah, okay. Squad player.
So start bench sell.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
keep sell.
Alisson Ramses Becker.
Come on, can I just say? Can I just say here, you have to think about if they want to rebuild the squad to the thing, you might have to sell someone to raise
Really?
funds.
Thanks
You
for
know,
letting us
You
know.
need to sell
So-
Salah and you're fine.
Yeah.
you're getting
Yeah,
30 mil.
yeah.
Start.
30 mil.
Start Alisson.
Allison,
Start.
yeah, maybe.
Trent. Start.
Start.
Quansah. Bench.
Start or bench, yeah.
Bench.
Bench, yeah, because of Canata, yeah. He likes it though, doesn't he, Klopp? He really rates
I
him.
think he's good.
Yeah, he's very good.
Yeah. Van Dijk.
Start.
Start. Or potentially sell.
Nah,
You could
you're not,
try and sell and rebuild.
you're not
Yeah.
going to get enough money for him at his age.
might.
I don't think you. I don't think anyone's going to pay them
I
wages.
think
But if you
He's one of the
start
few
and
who they
keep for
could-
like
Van Dijk
years.
isn't the type to go to Saudi.
No.
He's going to want to play for a top club. I don't think there's-
you might as well Thiago Silva.
You can get
Yeah, but
90
do they
mil.
have any other players in this team that would warrant that amount of price tag?
But do you not think you also
that
need
makes
leaders
sense.
in your dressing room
like,
as well?
if you really,
You could sell Gakpo and try and get like a Havertz
They're not
fee
going
out
to
of
sell
him.
Gakpo.
no, but you can
Why
sell
not?
Van Dijk
They
for
might.
a substantially
No way.
more amount than you will for Gakpo.
I think Van Dijk.
Yeah,
I think
but-
Van Dijk's important for this transitional phase
I
to
agree.
like have like the
I think that's
standards.
the first smart thing you said all day.
Thank you, thank you.
captain,
It felt smart
yeah,
when I
they're
was
not-
coming
Yeah,
down.
that
you
would
need
be-
a leader in the dressing room. You need
That would
someone.
be disastrous if they got rid of him.
Yeah, I agree. Robertson. Start. I think he's just had a bit of a off.
No, I think they should.
I think he's still.
I'm trying to think how
Don't
much.
sell Andy.
Don't know, maybe not sell, but bench. I think they need a better left back.
Really?
He's not as good anymore.
Yeah, and also Simicast doesn't fill the boots either, does he? So
Yeah, he's rubbish, man.
bench. McAllister start.
Yeah, didn't you have him as underrated? Okay,
I like Simicast. Garratt McAllister.
start.
Start.
Endo.
Bench.
Bench.
Oh.
I think next year he's like
We can't
32,
set
isn't he?
like
yeah.
what,
Yeah,
You can't sell him, but he's a
Yeah.
good squad player,
make-
and he has had a good season. He has
Yeah,
had
he's
a good
played well.
season.
He's been a really good season.
Gravenberch.
Sell.
Really? It's so
He's still
early
quite
for
young,
him,
though.
I don't care. There was such big hype about him as well. I was quite excited to see him, and I just haven't. He just doesn't move me at all.
Do you not think it's first season? No.
Don't care.
Okay. I'll bench him.
I'd bench him. Give him time.
Yeah.
More than fucking 8 months that you have. Cruel world you live in,
Yeah,
Thomas.
he's playing
Cutthroat,
for one of the biggest clubs in the world.
If he has another bad season, his value drops loads.
exactly, get rid.
But I don't
Elliot.
think I'd get
Why
rid
would
of
you sell? Why would you buy someone and then just sell them a year after? That is
Start,
crazy.
Or I think start next season.
I'd start or bench, one or the other.
Yeah.
Keep him at the club,
He
obviously.
could.
He's great.
Well, he's already pushed on this season, but next season he could only get better.
But he's been good off the right, hasn't he? But I
Yeah.
think if they're going to bring
He's
Bowen
displaced
in,
Mo Salah. That's how good he's
Played
been.
Bowen through the middle as well.
Mm.
Darwin Nunez. Gakpo next up.
Sell.
Sell his pony.
He is poo-poo. How much is he signing for
Again,
again?
that's
Bench
so
him.
soon.
I know, but he's just not. He's going to
not
have
good enough. Just want
to have to wheel and deal a bit.
Realistically, are they going to sell a player?
There's a
after
player
year?
there. That
Well,
we
you
know.
can't just keep everyone though. They need to get someone in.
Who's gonna
Sure,
buy
man. Let's
Gakpo?
just,
You're
let's just sell
asking
everyone
me
that's
my
had a
opinion,
shit
though.
season for them there.
Who's going to buy Gakpo?
It's not. It's not necessarily that. They just
He
need
weren't. He said
to
about 40, wasn't
wheel
he?
and deal. Who would you
How
sell?
long's this deal?
Gakpo wasn't
Two
that
combos
much.
going on here. I
Who
don't
did they sign him from, Gakpo?
It was over in
PSV.
Netherlands.
They
PSV.
buy him back for like
PSV.
20 mil.
No, but what I'm saying is, so would you sell anyone out of this team? Because at the moment you're just keeping everyone, and then we're
Yeah.
just gonna have the same squad. Like we sold Maximan when we didn't want to, but you have to raise money to.
Yeah, we haven't got
All
the
right,
rest of the team
I
yet,
suppose
though.
if
We
I've
haven't
got to
the
get
rest
rid of
of the team
someone
yet.
from the starting 11, it's probably good. Yeah, but they're starting 11 for a reason as well, though, at this point.
Or you could just. They're gonna have to. I think they have to sell one of their more bigger players.
Would I sooner sell
to
Nunez or
bring in.
Gakpo? Probably Gakpo. Yeah. Okay.
Get rid.
Luis Diaz, start.
Yeah.
Start. I like Diaz.
Joe Gomez. I think you could get
Bench?
money for him.
Yeah, bench.
You know, I think
he's a
he
great
could get.
player.
I don't.
I agree. I think he's a good player.
He can play all across
Left,
the back.
right,
four.
Fully
centre
agree,
back.
but you could probably get a bit of money for him.
Could play in the 6 as well. Like, I mean, he's
yeah,
a
no way.
versatile
No
player.
way. Keep going.
You
with
need
it.
Canate,
players like that.
start.
Start.
Zabalowski.
Start.
Bench. They need better than him in midfield, I think.
Really?
No, but
I
you've
think
seen how
he's
good he
good.
can be, though.
Yeah.
For 8 games, great.
Well, I mean, that's obviously the player that you're trying to work towards, isn't it? Sometimes people go through.
But he's shown he can't do it for the bench him.
Is that his first season in the Prem?
Yeah.
What? I don't care. It's
Pick up
Cole
the
Palmer's
Oracle.
first season in the Prem.
Well, it's okay for Mudryk then.
Yeah, Mudryk hasn't been good enough. I'm not saying he should start for Chelsea. Give him more time. I think Liverpool should have better players in midfield than Szoboszlai. It's McAllister's first year for Liverpool. It's a big step up from
he's-
Brighton.
what?
He's performed.
Mate,
That's
he's
right.
done it in the
It's a
Prem.
completely different league, isn't it? I mean, like, he was Brighton's best player to now being a good player.
Okay, then who have Arsenal signed? It was Saliba's first year in the Prem last
Declan
year.
Rice?
He was one of the best
How's
players
he
in the
getting on?
league.
I think he's doing all right, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's the level we were looking at. It's not a pity party. Oh, we'll give him another year and hopefully we'll
Mug today, isn't he?
get on the bench.
Darwin Nunez.
Bench.
Start
him. He'll come good.
Yeah, he already is coming good.
Yeah, he's gonna come
Bro,
good
he
even
can't
more.
finish his tea.
Nah, you can, man.
How long do you give
Mate,
it?
how have you put
He's-
Steve
he-
Jackson in over
It's crazy that he
Havertz as
still
well,
just
by the way?
racks up like goals and assists. Though.
He needs.
Darwin
What's that got
Nunez.
to do with anything?
Because you rate Nicholas Jackson.
I don't
who's
rate
a worse
Nicholas
finisher
Jackson.
than Darwin Nunez. But
don't rate him.
Darwin Nunez, he's shit.
I think Jackson's actually quite a good player outside of
Darwin
finishing.
Nunez causes havoc up front for defenders. I think.
Yeah, and he causes havoc for his own team by spooning it.
Yeah, but I really rate Darwin Nunez, man.
He's gonna come good.
He's the real donkey. He's the good.
Yeah, he just needs to calm down a bit.
How much do they pay for him?
Wasn't it
not
like
enough.
it was 90 million, wasn't it?
Oh, was it?
I feel like with a
70
When are we
70
going to stop treating him like a Make-A-Wish kid? He's
because
not good enough.
everyone likes him, man. 85
good
mil.
enough.
Mate, Darwin Nunez.
85.
Yeah, because he was. Remember when he came? Everyone was like Haaland on
85
Nunez.
million?
Haaland on
insane.
Nunez.
Oh, yeah. Shit, man.
Maybe sell.
Exactly.
No way. He's
You know
only
what I mean?
24.
I think you still get a decent amount of money from
Would you?
because strikers
Here's
are
a
rare.
question then. Here's a question. Cody Gakpo and Darwin Nunez both on the table. You can sell Nunez for, say, 70 at this point. Is that
No
what you said?
way.
All right. 60
No
then.
one paying 70 mil for him.
I think you'd be surprised. Arsenal bought Havertz for 60.
Yeah, true.
And he's
And then, or
been
Gakpo at
brilliant.
30. Which one do you get rid of?
Gakpo.
Gakpo.
For half the price.
I think Nunez.
Nunez can offer something.
Darwin Nunez will be quality next year.
I don't know what you said that at the start of this season.
He
No,
has
but this-
been all right. He has been.
He'll come good.
He is good.
Yeah, but he'll come better.
He is a nuisance. I think he's good. I think he's quite good off the bench,
Nuisance Nunez.
but he can't finish, man. He
He's
just
brilliant
can't.
off the bench, actually.
Yeah, he does score a couple nice goals every now and again. I like Darwin. Salah, sell.
So
That's why you've created this segment, right?
Oh, that's
So-
weird. Because you was telling me he should be player of the year, and that the other week.
What are you
Yeah,
on
but context changes, doesn't it,
Well,
mate?
well,
Obviously, he
Is
doesn't want to.
he
He doesn't want to stay at the
just
club
like
anymore.
making up lies throughout the show?
Yeah.
Oh, God,
Player of the year, yeah?
absolutely hammered me for not putting him in my team of the year so
Yeah,
far.
because
And you were like, he's
prior to
arguably player of the season.
Prior to AFCON,
He was. At that point,
No, he
wasn't
wasn't.
Yeah, he
Yes,
was.
he was.
First half of the season, he was the best player in the Prem. Don't give me that. He
Fucking-
was.
So now you want to sell him, but you're
he was
telling
most
me.
definitely better than
But
Kudus
you're
first half of
telling-
the season.
No,
No,
you
because
wanna
context
sell
changes.
him?
He wants to go, doesn't he?
How do you know?
Post AFCON, he's not been the same player.
It looks pretty.
He hasn't been the same since he signed his new contract, which was fucking last year. He's a useless twat. He's not.
Wow.
Really.
that's Salah useless.
Nah, he's not really. I just do have a fucking agenda.
Did
I
you
think if
get
you're going to
blue
make
balls
that
last
much
night?
money off him, you might as well sell him.
Yeah.
Oh, the eyes. Anyways, Curtis Jones start.
It's between him or Szoboszlai, isn't it? So you start one bench.
Yeah, start. Jones, McAllister, and then Bayer holding mid.
Tsimikas. Bench.
Sell.
Get rid of him.
Jesus Christ.
A good squad player.
For what though?
Left back.
What, fucking conceding goals from the left?
He's rubbish.
He's not. He's got a great ponytail. Bachetti.
Keep.
Ooh, keep definitely.
Bencher.
He's like 18.
Start
or something.
actually,
He's
maybe.
still-
Why
he's
is he
very
not
young.
playing
How
at
old
the
is he?
moment? Isn't he?
He's been
injured,
injured,
hasn't he?
I think.
Oh,
yeah.
right.
Kelleher.
Maybe he's the
Bench.
I keep him though.
maybe he's the answer to the six problem there.
Although Kelleher, you could probably get good money for.
Maybe he wants to go play first team football.
I
as well.
possibly, yeah.
But then who do you get a better second keeper at?
Yeah, it's
they'll
very good having a keeper
They'll
of
have
that
someone in the
standard.
academy, or they might have. We don't know. They might have another. I don't know who their third goalie is, but I'd sell
Adrian,
him.
isn't
I reckon
it?
you could get 20 mil for Kelleher.
Adrian.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Is he back at Liverpool?
Who's that? West Ham.
I've got no idea.
thought
I'm
he
not even
was-
going to pretend to know. I don't know, but I think you could get 25 mil for Kelleher. 25 mil.
He's solid.
I think teams
At
like.
Liverpool.
Yeah, he's the third keeper.
He's
isn't
37.
he? Yeah.
I think mid-table Prem teams would be queuing up for Kelleher. He's
Yeah,
a good
I agree.
goalie.
I fully agree.
Reeks
sell
of
him.
like Palace.
Or like Brighton.
Palace won't need him. Well,
Because they're
got,
mid-table now.
they've got
Henderson.
Henderson and Johnston, haven't they?
Yeah, okay.
And Brighton.
Maybe Newcastle.
2 England keepers, by the way.
I'd take him.
Yeah, Palace.
He's better than
Palace's
Pope.
keeper.
That's something silly.
Very good, actually. Henderson, Brighton.
Well, apparently Liverpool have reached an agreement with Arne Slot,
Yeah.
Feyenoord gaffer.
Yeah, he's going to slot right in.
He's a good manager. He's been managing great talent with
You
Minter.
know nothing about him.
He's just won the cup. He's just won the cup.
Which one?
Cup?
The VDD.
What does that stand for?
I don't know what it stands for,
Virgil
but
van
more
Dijk.
than what you knew.
Virgil Dan Dyke.
I know. I Feyenoord's my next team because they have Minter on loan.
Name 3 players.
Minter.
Yeah.
Simon.
That's all that matters. He carries them.
Okay, fair enough.
Right, so name 3 players. You've named 1 player that you know.
Name 3 players.
I don't.
We're not claiming we know.
Name one player other than my player.
We don't claim to.
Okay.
I've just said that we know nothing
So
about
therefore,
this.
I have the
Shaquille
most
Van
Feyenoord
Persie.
knowledge.
Jimenez up front, Jimenez.
Okay, so we have the
Gimenez.
same knowledge. We're all right then.
Gimme.
You can't speak about it.
But I'm not claiming to. I'm not claiming
We don't
to
claim
say that
to know
Arne Slot,
anything.
oh
I'm
my
just,
God,
I'm
he's
just claiming
perfect for
on this
Liverpool.
panel, I have the most Feyenoord knowledge. Is all it is.
I don't think that's true. I just
Name
named
a
a
legend
player.
of the club.
I named the trophy.
Name a legend of the club.
It's Dirk Cow.
Minter.
No, Robin
No,
Van
no,
Persie.
he's, I forgot.
I think his kid is there. Shaquille Van Persie.
Probably, yeah. I think he is.
Shaquille Van Persie.
His name's Shaquille.
I'm pretty sure it is.
He's
yeah.
Welsh Moroccan.
How do they avoid being Man United?
He plays for Feyenoord.
What's that
Shaquille.
got to do with?
Well,
Shaquille
so
O'Neal.
you have a manager who's been there for years and is ingrained in the club, been successful, and then Man United since losing Ferguson have just been all over the place. And
I think Liverpool as an establishment is set up better. To
I agree.
deal with it.
Yeah.
I agree.
I do think there'll be a drop off. I think it's inevitable.
I think the worry is just becoming like Man United
you know
are
what, though?
so much money deep now and so many years down the line.
I
and
don't,
they're still,
I don't
That's
think you'll
top-down
see.
issues,
I don't
isn't
think
it?
you'll
Yeah.
see the drop off like we saw at Man United and Arsenal after the big guys left. I think Liverpool will be competing for like 3rd, 4th still.
yeah, I agree.
I don't think it'll be like 6, 7,
I agree.
8.
And it depends how you never know.
I know, but this is, everyone would have
always
said that about
worry-
Man United as well, and they would have said that. Like we would have said that. Like it would have been crazy to think that they would have dropped
I'll
out.
put him second.
I also have a thing that I don't know if these Dutch league managers get respect from players. I think they kind of turn.
Reckon?
I think they turn their nose up at them a bit.
Ten Hag.
I don't. Do you know what I mean? I don't know if the players are like. I don't know. What's Van Dijk going to think? Well, I know he's Dutch. But, but do you know what I mean? What's he going to
Yeah,
think?
but-
Of,
yeah, but-
who's this guy?
yeah,
Like,
but
It
what
depends
the
what type.
fuck
I don't know
what
what
have you
type-
won?
I don't know what type of
young,
character he is, though.
Prospect managers from what particular leagues demand respect then?
But I mean,
They're up and coming.
I think I don't know. I think you're wrong.
players
on that one.
at players at Feyenoord are very different to players at Liverpool who've won it, been there, done it, seen it. If he comes in trying to stamp an authority or be a certain way, it could turn. I don't think Liverpool have these type of players, but like
Yeah, I was
what I think
gonna
you're
say,
seeing at
yeah.
Man United is who the fuck are you?
I don't-
Yeah,
but
Man
I think-
United
I
would
think
definitely be like that.
Yeah.
I think it's different Liverpool. I think you're right. I think they have the right caliber and mentality of player at the club. And I think if it all depends on Arne Slot. Like I don't know anything
But
about
also-
him.
No.
If he's just like a sound lad,
And also a lot of the
I mean,
Liverpool dressing room are leaders generally.
and there are a lot of Dutch players in the Liverpool dressing room as well.
Yeah, I think.
But I mean, but I mean, in terms of these younger players that obviously with the United issue that have come out and opposed the manager. I don't think you get that in the Liverpool dressing room. Like Van Dijk will draw someone into the lineup.
Right.
You don't have it's reliant on Maguire to tell Garnacho not to fucking.
Yeah, what I
misbehave.
was listening to someone on, I can't remember his name, on TalkSport, and he was saying that the reason he thinks they went for Slot over Amorim is Slot's style is more similar to Klopp's, and Amorim would have been a big overhaul of the style.
You can't going from that kind of press style to
and then
something else.
Obviously, the type of players they've got suit that Klopp kind of style. But I'm not even going to pretend to know anything about him.
It's tough to have ingrained a philosophy over the course of like 8 years and then be like, oh, by the way, this next guy plays nothing like
it. Now we're going to play tiki-taka and try and knock it about. And it's like, you what, mate? You fucker.
Be an interesting season next season for sure. For sure. But Klopp's going to enjoy his little Mallorca holiday home, I guess.
He does look knackered, doesn't he, Christ? Why'd you keep saying Mallorca holiday? I didn't get it.
Because that's what he said. He's going Mallorca.
Did he say that?
He literally said, I'm going to go chill in Mallorca for a few years.
Mallorca? He seems like a guy go somewhere fancy. Like,
well, you got a lot of cycling in Mallorca. I reckon you
there's some really nice parts of Mallorca.
It's lovely, really nice.
I've been there. I just thought if I've been there, then he should be going somewhere else.
Valencia, Alcudia.
Really yeah, but you've also been to you live in London and there's nice parts of London.
That's true.
Palmer's a bit.
You're clever, you.
Is it? Yeah. I don't know.
You should go. You should sack off Palmer and go up to Alcudia or Port de Plensa, rent a bike.
I don't know what's happening now.
Holiday.
This is really
it's good football chat.
Great content for the lads.